So it's the third day. It's the day of actual DERP CON, and we had an 8:30 wake-up call. So we were supposed to leave that day, but I'll get more into that later. And we go and bring our stuff downstairs. We check out, and they're like, oh, you guys have another day here. And we're like, oh, well, we can't really help that. Our flight's tonight. So it's whatever. So we get on these double-decker buses, and we go on a personalized tour of LA that Five Sauce created for us with only places they wanted us to see. Oh, somebody just honked. It was a weird honk. It was like a clown car honk. Such as the groomer from the LA Diaries that they brought ketchup to. Panda Express. Capitol Records, and just like a bunch of cool stuff. It was awesome, honestly. So we pull up to the legendary Paramount Pictures Studios, and I'm like, oh wow, this is so cool. I've never seen this place in person before. Little to my knowledge, we had no clue where we were going, just to let you know. The tour guide on our bus tells us, oh, so this is your final stop. Welcome to Derp Rock City. I'm like, what? We all just like in unison freaked out because we're like, 5 Seconds of Summer rented out Paramount Studios for us. What band does this? Not many bands do this just for their fans. Like, that's incredible. So we get in and we're walking up, and it's this red carpet. You got like Godzilla, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Batman, Robin, Raphael, and like all these like superheroes just chilling and walking around, and this giant poster hanging on like this water tower looking thing that says Derp Rock City, and it's got like their faces, and it's, oh my god, it was so cool. So we get in, and like we were looking around and everything, and there's this little city hall kind of looking thing that we all went to get our itinerary for the day, our Australian passport, and a map, and just like all these goodies. And we look at our first thing on the itinerary, it says awkward family photos, and we're like, oh, that's gonna be cool. Like, maybe it's a competition between groups to see who can take the most awkward family photo. Well, when we get there, we find out that it was not a competition. It was the meet and greet. It was just so amazing. We get in the room, and there's just like these rows of seats, which everybody like sat in, and then they called you in group by group, and we got like 2 minutes with them, to be quite honest. It was like, it wasn't rushed. It was beautiful. It was great, and we really got to talk to them, and here's my meet and greet video.
Hey, that's what I like to see, but it costs you.
Alright, oh, we did song names, so Miss All Mary.
Oh yeah.
Hey, oh my god, yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. How are you? Thank you. Oh, so we kind of got you a birthday present.
Already?
Birthday, yeah, and we want you to open it.
Now?
I promise it's not inappropriate.
Now.
Yeah, right now.
Awesome. You good? I will. Awesome.
I will. I'm opening it.
What's happening over here?
We're chilling.
Oh no way! Holy shit!
Game Boy SP.
Is that for real? Oh my god!
I don't know if we've been having more fun playing with it before giving it to you, or...
That's all. You guys, am I allowed to take this? I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. Just, if you
Enjoy
want to
it.
share.
Just kidding.
Does it have Pokemon?
No.
What do you have on it? Oh, Super Mario
yeah,
3.
right.
Super Mario 3!
Digimon? I used to have Digimon.
I've never played it for their parents on.
You're reminiscing.
So we
This
hope
is
you
the
like
best
it.
birthday gift ever. Holy shit.
It's the best
Do you know what Kim Possible?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
Do
amazing.
you know what Kim Possible is at all?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's the game in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Can we do a silly llamas up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hola,
Thank you. Happy birthday. Nice seeing you again.
We had fun.
Oh, I will. Thank you guys for throwing this. This is amazing. Bye, Luke. Bye, Michael.
Nice to see
Have a
you.
nice
Thank
birthday.
you so much. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
So, yeah, that just made me really happy. And they didn't get it on video, but, they, I walk out of the meet and greet, and I see Dave the bodyguard, and, like, I got so excited, and I scream, Dave, my man! Like, I go up and hug him, and I hear Five Sauce behind me laughing their butts off. And I was like, oh, jeez, oopsies. And, like, Dave was so sweet. I'm like, how are you? He's like, I'm good, how are you? And he's just such a sweetheart. And that happens, and then we leave and whatnot. And we go to virtual Five Sauce, which was so cool because you put on these goggles and earmuffs, and it felt like you were at the rehearsal, and they were playing End Up Here, and it was just so cool because I found myself reaching out to try and touch them because that's how lifelike it was. We take all the stuff off and we turn around and, like, there's a bunch of instruments. I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool. And little to our knowledge, those are the rehearsal instruments. And we were allowed to play them. Here's me playing Ashton's drums. She's a good girl.
You're never gonna make it as a drummer.
And Liz Hemmings, we run into Liz Hemmings, Queen Liz Hemmings, and she was just so sweet and so nice. And we got to talk to her about, like, cameras and editing and stuff, and it was just so cool. And she's such a sweetheart. Here's our picture. So, yeah, that happened. And then we went to a graffiti wall, which was like a computer screen, and you got, like, this, like, electronic spray can where if you sprayed the computer screen, it, like, turned up. It was really cool. You got to do graffiti and stuff. So we go to lunch, and they had, like, this array of pizzas for us, and of course Ashton's was Vegemite and cheese. I put it on my plate. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try it, whatever. Go over to, like, where the normal food was, like burgers and stuff. All of a sudden, here comes Ann Irwin and just, like, walks, like, just stops right in front of me. I'm like, oh my god, hi. So I, like, started up a conversation with her. I asked her how the flight was, and she's just so nice. And she's like, oh, so what do you have on your plate? I'm like, oh, I have this weird pizza that you can blame your son for. It's Vegemite and cheese. She's like, weird, that's gotta be good. I'm like, I'm a little scared to try it, not gonna lie. She's like, you're gonna try that pizza in front of me because I really want to see your reaction. I'm like, aye, sure, whatever you say, mother-in-law, whatever. So we just keep talking and stuff, and then I, like, talked to her about the whole appendicitis ordeal, and it was really intriguing to talk to her about it because to see it from a mother's point of view, it almost, like, humanized him, I guess. To see him in a light that we usually don't see him in was just really weird and intriguing and heartbreaking at the same time because it was just weird. And he originally had come up to her on, like, a Tuesday and was like, yo, Mom, I'm not feeling really well. Like, I feel sick. And she told me, she's like, I thought he was just being a wimp, so I told him to man up. And I was like, oh no. So a couple more days pass, and he's getting really, really sick. I'm not going to go into details because, you know. But he goes up to his mom, and she's like, wow, like, really is sick. So they go to the doctors. And apparently, if he would have gotten on that plane, his appendix would have ruptured. And that's, like, some really scary shit. So it was just really weird talking to her about that. And intriguing. I say it a lot, but it was. So, yeah. That happened. I go and eat. And all of a sudden, Callum's parents are just walking by us. So we get up and go and talk to them. I'm literally sentence talking to Joy, and she offers me her blackberries. So I shared fruit with Callum Hood's mother. It was great. Here's our picture. And that was really cool. And yeah, that happened, and then we went on with our day. We played a giant Hungry 5 sauce, which was just a giant screen, and you got to play the game, and it was really cool. Then we got to go to Doug Green's screen, and it's what you would imagine. It was a photo booth. It was cool. And after that, we went to the Higher Hay record store, where we got to write down our questions for the Q&A at the acoustic session. And we got signed EPs, and it was just really cool because they were like personalized EPs for the DERP CON winners. Oh no. For the DERP CON winners, and it was called like the DERP CON B-sides or something like that. And that was cool. After that, we literally ran over to where the acoustic session was and ended up getting front row. And throughout the performance, like, I got so much interaction with them, like here before Out of My Limit.
Sorry. Alright guys, you gotta sing because it's super awkward if you don't.
We got you!
I got you! Yeah! I got you, man!
And here during the Q&A.
Oh, I'm an 80s guy.
I like a bit of Sweet Victory in the shower.
Sweet victory! Yeah!
You know every song over here.
And then it all ended, and we went back to the hotel and had our goodbye dinner. And as promised, there were tacos. Lots of tacos. And it was just really emotional saying goodbye to everyone because you got so close to them, and it's like you were being ripped away, kinda. But yeah.